Hey, what's up guys, Manu here, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'll be talking about the gear and the stuff that I use in making my vlogs because well, as a wannabe motor vlogger, you know, this is one of the subjects that I have to talk about in my channel, okay? And also, ever since I started my channel, a lot of people in real life and also online and everywhere else, you know, have been asking me, what do you use? And especially this sort of vlog, okay, like talking head vlog in the van, because this I have a lot of these, all right. And also motorcycle shots, you know, the helmet cam and so on and so forth. I'm going to show you the stuff that I have. I basically have three styles of vlog. You know, if you have been following the channel, you may have noticed that I have this sort of vlog, you know, the talking head vlog. Then I also have the traditional motor vlog where, you know, helmet cam, and then I go around and talk, which I rarely do. And also those action shots of me, you know, wheeling and stuff like that. One of the main reasons why I'm making this, because if you are an aspiring motor vlogger like me, and or a vlogger in general, and you have no idea on what gear to use or what to do, well, this is for you.
Alright, voiceover style. Now, every motovlogger always has, you know, a helmet setup. Now, in this, I'm going to show you my helmet setup that I use for like the riding and talking, the traditional motovlog style helmet. So here we have my Bell helmet. I forgot the model. And you can see here I have my GoPro 4 mounted on the chin with the required hardware. And I'm using a microphone adapter. And the microphone that I'm using is basically the free headset and microphone that you get from your phone. You know, when you buy a brand new phone, it normally comes with a wired headset, especially if it's an Android phone. Yeah, I'm using an Android phone. Now, I choose this because, well, it's cheap, you know, it's free. And the most expensive part here is actually the GoPro itself. I bought this GoPro like around 3 years ago, back in 2020 when the pandemic started. And I paid around roughly around 4,000 pesos at that time. And it came with the hardware, the case, and you know, the standard stuff. And I bought the microphone adapter from online, and again the wire and headset that came with the phone that I'm currently using right now. As you can see here, I just strapped it on to the helmet. You know, I placed the microphone right under the air curtain, or what you call that, you know, the air something, you know. Now this is my usual helmet. It is a open face helmet. You know, I know, you know, a lot of people who say that, oh, open face helmets are bad and stuff like that, but it has some advantages. Now I use this helmet primarily for the city or when I go off-roading on my enduro. And you can see that I already have the GoPro mount. When I want to ride, that doesn't require me to talk a lot, you know, because I'm planning on using the footage for voiceover style vlogs just like this one. Now I prefer to use the open face helmet. Here it is, you know, comparison, my open face helmet and my Bell. Now if you were wondering why I prefer my open face helmet on rides, well, I'm going to talk about that in another video, because there are advantages to riding using a open face helmet as compared to the full face style helmet.
Alright, talking head vlog. Now, it's plain and simple. I just use my phone. I, you know, use the front camera, press record, and that's about it. Now, for the car setup where I'm driving, you know, the scenes that you usually see me do, you know, I'm going to show you how I do it.
Later.
Alright guys, it's the next day and I'm on my way to my other job, which is Suzuki Auto Cebu, because it is my turn to man one of the showrooms that we have. Now, if you happen to be in the Philippines and looking for a brand new Suzuki, maybe a Suzuki Jimny, an APV, or the upcoming Suzuki Hybrid Ertiga, feel free to DM me in any of my social media accounts. Here are the links. And you know, help me out. You know, I am just an ordinary guy trying to make a living and doing this vlog as a side hustle, a little more of a hobby as of this time. Anyway, let's proceed to this setup that I have here right now.
Right.
first time for me to show you my setup, in the car, and it's actually very simple. Currently using the GoPro right now to make this video, and I'll show you how I do my talking head vlog in the car. There, you see that? Right, it's just my phone on the rear view mirror, strapped onto some rubber bands, and that explains why I have a lot of rubber bands in my van. Now I also have a different angle for this view, which I also have this phone mount, which is very cheap. I bought this for like around 200 pesos, and I use this primarily to watch YouTube videos or go through my Spotify playlist, but sometimes I also use this to record a talking head vlog in the van. Alright, view from the phone mount on the dashboard. Another thing that I also do is I do action shots, but when I'm on a motorcycle, I ask somebody to take a video of me using my phone. By the way, my phone is a Galaxy A51. I could be wrong, but yeah, it's theirs, Galaxy A51, and most of the work that goes into making the videos is 95% done by this phone. And basically, you can start a vlog with just your phone. There's no need for you to have a GoPro or whatever, special camera. All you have to do is use your phone mount, your phone itself, and you're off to go. For the action shots, I ask somebody to record me doing the thing that I need to do, like going around in circles or slow speed maneuvers. If nobody is around, I place my phone on a place. I place my phone on somewhere it can stand up on its own, or I use a tripod to record those action shots, like in the recent video where I was using the Yamaha Tricker. I'm on a ride and somebody is recording also with their camera. I ask them, hey, do you have a shot of me doing this and that? And if they do, I ask them, and of course I give them credit for their work. Whenever I put a video and I include that shot in my vlog, I always give them credit. I always tag them. So now there are times that I forget the GoPro at home because it's charging, or I have basically no plans of using it for that day. So if there is an opportunity for me to test ride a motorcycle and I want to take videos of it, and I left my GoPro at home, or I always make sure to bring my helmet and a backpack. Now inside my backpack is a GoPro or camera chest mount that has a phone mount on it, because again, as I said earlier, you can basically make vlogs, motovlogs with just your phone and a microphone. All I have to do is just use this phone, strap it onto the chest mount, and there I go. Now one example of that would be this video of mine where I'm riding around town on the Harley Davidson Fat Bob, and also that trail ride up in the mountains on the Kawasaki KSR. Go check those out. That is the view. Now to the apps. Okay, I basically use 3 apps in making my vlogs. The first one would be the big one, the one that I use the most in making this videos and so forth, is Filmora Go. A good friend of mine, basically my college professor, recommended this app to me, and I checked it out, and I really like it because it's easy to use, and it comes with all of these filters, these transitions and stickers and so on and so forth. Go check it out. And the best thing is it doesn't have watermark, because as you can see with a Power Director or those other editing apps, they normally have a watermark of the app, right? In the case of Filmora, you can take it out and it's for free. Now if you want to pay, you get more benefits, like unlock filters, transitions, and other functions. But in most cases, the free version already has the ones that you need the most, nonetheless, if you really want like the fancy transitions and all that jazz and stuff like that. Now for my voiceover vlogs, this is what I do. I basically use a voice recording app on my phone. and I use this for most of the reviews that I do. Before I make the video, I make a script, you know, I type it down just to get my thoughts arranged, especially on those serious vlogs or reviews on motorcycles. Now the third app that I use is basically PhotoGrid. You know, I use that to make the thumbnails and some of the memes and the pictures that I post on the video. It's free, but if you want to pay, you can access, you know, those premium features, but as is, you know, it will do the job perfectly. Alright, so that was basically my vlogging gear, my helmet, my camera, and the apps that I use. Now, if you have any suggestions, you know, what I should use next, you know, what should I, you know, improve on my style, the apps that I use, or the equipment that I use, you know, feel free to post those in the suggestion below. I'll be happy to hear from you. And first, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You know, help me reach 1,000 subs. I'm almost there. And well, basically that's it. Hope to see you in the next video.